Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome to Good Morning with me, Misti B. Now, today is World Vegan Day. And listen, before you tune out, I really want you to ask yourself a question. Is your body asking you for something different? Is your body tired of a lot of meat, a lot of cheese, and a lot of things that are hard for your body to process? If so, this is a show that I really, really want you to watch because we are going to educate you about all things vegan and how you can make it taste good. So guys, stay tuned. We'll be right after this break.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Frater Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2022 XT6 Luxury Collection for $549 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Big Star Cadillac, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Live Jazz on the Seawall returns Sunday, November 21st. Live Jazz on the Seawall in beautiful Galveston, Texas. Join smooth jazz superstars Paul Taylor and Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st at 3:30 p.m. at the Galveston Island Convention Center at the San Luis Resort. Limited brunch reservations available before the show. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Paul Taylor, Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st, San Luis Resort in Galveston. See you there.
Welcome back, everyone. So in honor of World Vegan Day, I have in the studio with me today, Chef Julius Fields. Come on over here, Julius. Woohoo! Thank you for joining me on World Vegan Day.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, before I even get started, how long have you been vegan?
Ooh, 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I have a whole bunch of questions, right? Cool. Because in our community, let's be honest, being vegan, not eating meat or cheese, taboo. Like, what's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? You don't eat no meat. But I want to dive into that. But before we dive, really quickly, this is what kind of dish is this?
So this is our chickpea omelet.
Okay, a chickpea omelet.
Chickpea omelet.
Okay, I want to turn this around for everybody to see. So I definitely smell the sriracha sauce. Mm-hmm. And then, hold on, let me try to guess. Spinach. Carrots.
Sweet potato.
potatoes. Really? Okay, can I dive in? Look, now I'm hungry.
Absolutely.
All right, let me dive in. Wait, but first, what makes it an omelet though?
What makes it an omelet? The actual chickpea omelet. It's made from chickpea flour.
Okay.
And we mix it with a little water and we spread it out thinly and
Okay.
fold that baby up.
Does it taste like egg?
No.
I don't like it. That's perfect for me. Okay, so this part is the chickpea. I want to make sure. This part is chickpea.
Yes,
Sriracha sauce, sweet potato, spinach, and black beans.
And some black beans.
And some avocado.
Yeah.
Come on, protein this
Come
morning.
on,
All right, let's
get
get started. Let me bite into this really quickly. What am I expecting to taste here?
Greatness.
Goodness. I knew you were gonna say
Greatness.
that. Greatness. Okay.
Absolutely.
Do I add a little avocado to my bite, or is that for the side?
Nah, you should add that.
I should?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Well, I like avocado, but I don't want to smush it everywhere, Drew. Okay, perfect. All right, so I done made a mess of it, but that's okay. That's how you know food is gonna be good. Whenever it's a mess.
If it's a mess, it's the best.
All right, look, everything will fell out. That's okay. We're gonna eat it anyway. Very light.
Absolutely.
And that's the sriracha sauce. It gives me what I need. Okay, how did you come up with this dish?
So this dish, of course, being plant-based, you want to make sure you're getting your protein, and breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. So if you can pack on as much protein as possible, you get a complex carb with the sweet potatoes and the chickpea flour itself. Got all the protein you need.
Okay, let's break that down while I eat this. Because I
Absolutely.
like sweet potatoes. I didn't get no spinach though. Hold on. Let me dig it on now.
That's the best part.
That's the best part.
That's the best
So
part.
what all in here, Drew? What all is protein?
And the protein in this dish is going to be the chickpea flour. You actually get some protein from the black beans, and then you get your complex carbs from the sweet potato.
And why you say complex carbs? Because I want us to break this down. You know our community.
So with the complex carbs, you don't want to have a carb that comes from something like super starchy, like a white potato or a russet potato.
Okay.
So this one is less waxy, and it's a lot easier on your.
Got it.
your
Easy for us to
inside.
digest it. All right, now, Drew,
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you something. Can I be honest? So I'm going to keep eating this. But let's be clear. You've been vegan for 5 years. As I smack, excuse me, y'all. So this is a breakfast dish. And I love it because it's light. And who wants to feel heavy in the morning?
Exactly.
But let's be clear. How most of us grew up, eggs, bacon, potatoes, maybe a little hash, depending on where you're from, and some biscuits. If I had to put this next to that, that's going to look more appealing. Aesthetically, like, ooh, my stomach is going to go for that. So how did you decide? What was your moment when you said, okay, no more of that for me?
So more than anything, my mindset is more or less thinking about what the food does for me, other than what it's going to taste like or other what it smells like. Just mainly focusing on that mindful piece of, hey, this is going to be good for me. This is going to give me the energy I need to get through my day as productively as I need to, and it sets you up for success.
It set you up. I like that. Okay, but what was your moment? Like, what was it that said, I don't want to eat meat anymore? Anything happened to you, or was it just, did you wake up one morning this way?
So years ago, I had some struggles with hypertension, some high blood pressure, and couldn't get it down. And I just made that choice, like, hey, let me start focusing on the things that I am eating and digesting. And once I made that change, it's been easy.
And you're fairly young, so you were having hypertension issues in your 20s?
In my 20s.
Really? Really? So you made this decision in your 20s?
In my 20s.
How do you feel? Are you happy with your decision?
The best decision I ever made in
Julius,
my
when was
life.
the last time you had meat? Tell me the truth. give me a time.
5 years ago.
What, do you remember what the meal was?
It was a smoked turkey leg.
Really? Oh, you've been big for the last. Wait a minute, with hypertension, and you went and ate a smoked turkey leg. People don't realize how much sodium is in turkey legs.
Oh man, it is a lot.
Okay, so that was your last time having meat.
Last time having meat.
Do you ever crave it?
The smell sometimes kind of set off those endorphins, but again, thinking about what I want it to do for me, other than what I want vegetables to taste like.
I love that.
That's that always in my mind piece.
I
right
love
there.
that. And so since then, you're telling me that you have not touched one. Cheese?
No cheese.
No cheese.
It smells different now. Now that I haven't had it, like after years, it just smells different.
Does it? What does it smell like? Cheese stinks. Let's be clear.
It stinks.
Cheese does not smell good.
It's an extra stench.
So it smells even worse.
Yes.
All right. And you know what? I know that you have a newborn baby. Congratulations. You plan on raising your baby vegan, correct?
Absolutely.
Why is that? How did you come up with that? Because let's be clear. You tell black people that we grew up. What your mama give you? Bean juice, little meat in there. So you're not going to do that to your baby with the meat in there anyway.
No.
But what was the conscious decision to say, you know what? I'm going to raise this baby vegan?
More than anything, being that example, taking care of my body and wanting to show him what it is to take care of his body and make all of the right health choices for himself.
Got it. So what does that look like? Does that look like when it's time for this baby to go to school, that of course you're gonna have to pack every lunch?
Yeah.
And like, what do you have to start instilling in him? Because when his friends pull out ham and cheese or turkey and cheese sandwiches, what do you want the baby to be thinking about? Because it's gonna be tempting, Julius.
Yeah, focus on what your daddy told you, what it's gonna do for you than what it tastes like.
Okay.
And now with him being in a newborn stage, stuff like his Pampers, the blankets, using biodegradable blankets, biodegradable Pampers, taking care of the earth, showing him, hey, we gotta love this place. We live here.
I love that. So you're gonna start him out very, very young.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, did you know, okay, one day I'm gonna have, after you became vegan, did you know one day I'm gonna have a baby and I'm gonna make sure this baby's vegan? Was that your thought process prior to?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're ready to do this whole process?
I'm ready to do this whole process.
All right, I'm just very, very curious. Now, let me tell you, what are some other breakfast vegan dishes? Because I hear a lot of times new vegans have a hard time. And a lot of time they spend a lot of time in stores. And let's be clear, it is so easy to get a lot of processed vegan stuff these days.
Oh, man.
So
it's so easy. One of the least processed things, we love tofu scrambles at home. We make our tofu scrambles with a little bit of hash. We might have some pancakes. And that's our breakfast.
Really? Okay. So you still do potatoes?
Yes.
But you do more so sweet potatoes?
Yes, more
because
so
of the complex
potatoes.
carb. Okay. And do you do a lot of spinach and avocado?
Yes, love spinach and avocado.
Okay, let's break down chickpeas really quickly. So chickpeas, that's from hummus. But what is it? Is that the little bitty round tan-ish looking?
Yes.
What do you do? Did you smash this?
So you can actually buy chickpea flour from the store that's already been processed down and beat down, and it's in powder form. Add a little water, boom.
Does it cook like regular flour?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
All right.
You
And what
can
else?
have chickpea gravy. You can everything. That flour is so versatile.
Chickpea gravy. Okay, hold that thought, Julius. We gotta take a really quick break. I was not ready for the chickpea gravy. Guys, stay tuned. Julius is educating us on World Vegan Day. See you right after this break.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Radio Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2022 XT6 Luxury Collection for $549 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Big Star Cadillac, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Live Jazz on the Seawall returns Sunday, November 21st. Live Jazz on the Seawall in beautiful Galveston, Texas. Join smooth jazz superstars Paul Taylor and Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st at 3:30 p.m. at the Galveston Island Convention Center at the San Luis Resort. Limited brunch reservations available before the show. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Paul Taylor, Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st, San Luis Resort in Galveston. See you there.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. I am in the studio with Chef Julius Fields, and he's educating me about everything regarding veganism. All right, so Chef. All right, so we have a dish here. I want to guess.
Go ahead.
If it was all the same color, I would say spaghetti noodles. Oh, pasta. I don't want no trouble with you
right,
chefs.
right.
Okay, but let's see. Let's dive. Okay, so I know I see zucchini noodles, or are they called zucchini spirals?
Zucchini spirals.
Spirals, thank you. Okay, what else do I see, dear?
So you got some bell peppers, got
Okay.
some edamame, and some spinach.
Okay, and I love edamame. And what's this other, this light noodle, this orangey noodle?
The orange noodle, that's the butter squash.
Butter squash. All right, so what am I expecting? I see, wait a minute, what is this? That's cilantro?
No, that's the spinach.
That's the spinach, okay. Y'all love some spinach, don't you? You vegans?
It's
All right.
good for you.
It is good for you.
And it tastes good.
All right, so what should I expect? When I put this in my mouth, what flavors am I going to, what's going to wow me?
You should expect the garlicky flavor, and also this is another one of our dishes that's really, really light. So
Okay. Very flavorful. Honey, give me some turkey meatball. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That is good. What's the sauce, Ju?
the sauce is just garlic and olive oil.
Okay. Did you create this yourself? Did you read it somewhere?
We read it somewhere a long time ago, but this is just one of those dishes that we've played with. We used to actually use regular pasta, but this is one of those dishes that's so versatile. Like, think about all my people that love to work out and want to be super, super mindful that what they eat at specific times of the day. If you're trying to stay away from carbs or have a lower carb diet, then this dish is going to help you because the noodles are substituted with vegetables.
I love that. So let's talk about these noodles. Zucchini noodles. Did you? You're a chef, so did you do this yourself? Did you spiralize these yourself, or?
We do have a spiraling machine. I didn't spiral these myself.
So if someone wants to buy these noodles, they can go to the grocery store.
Absolutely.
What section of the grocery store? So we know. Produce section. And we can buy these noodles.
Absolutely.
And let's talk about this really quickly. People think that being a vegan is expensive. Do you agree with that?
No.
I don't either. And let me tell you why I don't, Julius. I went vegan for 3 months years and years ago. I saved a lot of money because, let's be clear, it's the chicken wings, the hamburger meat, that costs more money.
Right. I mean, think about how much a chicken costs per pound.
I don't know.
Chickens average of anywhere from $1.50 to $2.75 a pound. And a squash, we talking $3-4.
That's true.
You know?
That's very true. So what do you think is happening? People who, is it just a thought process in our community? That costs more money.
It's just a thought process. I mean, with veganism and having a plant-based diet, you have to be way more intentional.
You do.
When you're making your meals and eating. So maybe that's part of that stigma.
You have to plan ahead.
You have to plan ahead. It takes a lot of planning and intention.
Okay, and this one. So what's the protein in this dish? Is edamame, is that protein?
It is.
Okay, so we got the protein and we got spinach is our iron. And okay, so the noodles, starch or not so much starch? I don't know.
No starch.
No starch.
No starch.
I always thought squash was a starch, no?
No starch.
Oh, so this is very light. All right, that's another. Let's talk about this myth, or you tell me if it's a myth. I always think that vegans are never full, that y'all are always hungry. Is that true? You're not starving right now?
I'm not starving.
So did you lose weight when you became vegan?
I did.
Okay.
But it was healthy weight. And truthfully, having a plant-based diet, your body, all it does is just naturally goes to its original molding.
Ooh, I like that. Your original molding.
Your
so you
original
release,
mold.
what's the word? Visceral fat. All that visceral fat that's around your organs, it just fades off.
Fades off.
How much did you lose, if you mind me asking?
20 pounds.
20 pounds.
20 healthy pounds.
20 healthy pounds. Talk about, why do you keep saying healthy pounds? You said healthy weight too. Why do you keep saying that?
Well, because there's so many different ways to lose weight. You can starve yourself and lose weight.
And that's not healthy.
And that's not
Gotcha.
healthy at all, opposed to eating the right things at the right time of the day your body just does the work for itself.
Okay, so Julius, you can eat this and you're completely satisfied.
Completely satisfied.
Let me ask you something. Do you still eat for, because we eat a lot for pleasure in this country, probably most countries at this point.
Yeah.
So do you still eat for pleasure, or do you only eat for sustainability?
We have our nights. I mean, nobody's perfect. We might have game night or something at home or movie night and we want to eat for pleasure. But for the most part, it's super intentional. Super intentional.
Okay, so this would be a lunch dish for you.
Absolutely.
All right, then what is this right here?
So this one right here is going to be our energy ball. We actually made this with pecans, macadamia nuts, dates, and coconuts.
Ooh, why'd you call it an energy ball?
Because it gives you energy.
Really?
So with these, it's an energy ball. So the nuts that it's made with, typically when we ingest carbs, because it's pretty high in carbs, but if you eat it is it good?
No sugar?
Good. It's naturally sweetened.
I love that, but no added, no processed sugar.
No processed sugar.
The dates did it?
The dates really do it for you in this dish.
This is super good, super sweet. I love that.
Yes, so this is pretty much an energy ball. You get a lot of carbs and nuts, and if you eat them in the right time of the day, your body actually will turn them into energy, opposed to if you have a kind of sedentary lifestyle.
Wow.
If you eat those, it might turn into fat.
So let's talk about this. What's the right time of day for this?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Breakfast time. On the road snacks.
Okay.
These are perfect.
And wrong time is late night?
Late night, trying to watch a movie or something when you're not as active.
And why is that? Because it was all the...
Your body will make that decision point like, hey, I'm not really doing anything, so I'm going to take these carbs and then I'm going to store them and turn them into fat.
Chef, when you went to culinary school, were you vegan already?
No, I wasn't.
So you were there cooking meat?
I was cooking steaks,
burgers. I love that. You were really, really cooking. All right, but let's talk about, with it being World Vegan Day, let's talk about what that means, because so many people think vegan and they just attribute it to food. What else do vegans think about? Like, what's the truth?
Our earth.
Our earth.
Our earth, the place where we live, sustainability, pollution, being clean.
Being clean.
Clean and green.
Talk about what is being clean. Like, let's break it down. What is being clean? Because I saw someone yesterday. I ain't gonna say where I was, but I was driving, and then they had a nice luxury car. And Julius, they threw out everything.
Wow.
Soda can. Like, it's like they threw out their whole to-go plate. Let's talk about being clean. Why is that important?
Being clean is, as far as pollution, even the things that we eat in, and me and my wife, we kind of drill down to that part. It's microfiber bowls, paper straws. When you're thinking about having that consciousness for the animals, right, and pollution, you can throw a plastic straw, a bird can get it and choke or die or whatever happens. So we just try to stay as clean and reduce that carbon footprint as much as possible.
Why is that important for you?
Because I love the earth, and if I want the earth to love me back, I want that love in return.
I love that. But let's talk about. I love what you just said about the straws. I did not know that straws are made up. The plastic straws are made from turtles. Is that right?
Yes.
So a lot of this stuff you don't even know. So how do you find this stuff out?
Bubble gum is like well fat.
Bubble gum is well fat?
Yes.
So you don't chew bubble gum?
No. They have some plant-based gums that are really, really good.
Really? So do you chew those?
We do.
But like, I guess what I'm thinking is, like, for those of us who are not vegan, I would never think about these things, right? I would never think, oh, what is this straw made of? I definitely wouldn't think about no bubble gum.
Right.
So like for you, what was the process? You just learned as you go? You get involved in a community? Or
like I said, that intention piece, right? Just having to educate yourself and not going with the status quo of, hey, society want me to eat a steak, or a real man eat burgers, or just kind of getting away from that and really educating yourself on what goes into your body and the things that we actually use in our day-to-day lives.
I love that. So before we wrap up, tell me this. What's some advice that you would give some new vegans or someone who's wanting to transition from a carnivore to a vegan? What would you give them? What would you say?
Preparation is elevation. If you can prepare and set yourself up for success, your journey will be as easy as possible.
And what does that look like?
What does that look like? Setting a day aside to say, hey, I know I have to use more intention to make my vegan meals, so I'm going to take that time and really dive in and be super intentional with my meals every day. Okay,
one more thing really quickly. A lot of people feel that vegans don't get enough protein because you don't eat any meat. True? And they always hear, my hair's falling out. Honey, you have a lot of hair for a vegan. Is that true for you?
It's not true for me.
Okay.
Protein is in everything. Even these zucchinis, not as much as meat, but anything that we eat, it has protein in it.
All right, Julius, thank you so much. Give me some elbows. I'm about to eat my dessert. Thank you so much for coming into the studio with me. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I can't even talk because I'm so hungry. And see you in just a second.
Real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Financing, closing costs, mortgage, putting it on the market, considering offers, inspection, negotiations, submitting offers, schools, down payment, title insurance, home warranty, taxes, review net sheets. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call.
Most multivitamins have ignored the health and nutritional differences of African Americans. What we require is a multivitamin designed to best suit our needs.
After years of treating patients and fighting health disparities, Dr. Greg Hall, physician, researcher, and educator, created a formula of multivitamins specifically designed for African American men, women, and adults over 50. Sequence Vitamins, because our needs are different. Available at sequencevitamin.com.
I'm Jonathan Cox with the Cox Frater Law Firm. For years, we have represented people who have been hurt or injured all over the country, but Houston is home. We fight for those who have been hurt or injured, however it may happen. So if you've been injured in a car accident, big truck accident, or even while at work, call our injury hotline at 1-800-HURT-NOW or log in to BigCityAccidents.com and let us fight for you.
BigCityAccidents.com. We fight for your right to get back your life.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Big Star Cadillac, formerly Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2022 XT6 Luxury Collection for $549 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Big Star Cadillac, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
My prenatal promise is to make sure my baby is safe and healthy, because I know it is possible to acquire syphilis, HIV, or other STDs without knowing it. Getting tested is my very first chance to protect my baby. Doctors are required to give expectant mothers 3 separate tests for syphilis. If you're pregnant, ask your doctor if you're being tested properly for syphilis and other STDs. Congenital syphilis can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, or an infant death. Don't risk your baby's health. To find out more, visit myprenatalpromise.com.
Live Jazz on the Seawall returns Sunday, November 21st. Live Jazz on the Seawall in beautiful Galveston, Texas. Join smooth jazz superstars Paul Taylor and Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st at 3:30 p.m. at the Galveston Island Convention Center at the San Luis Resort. Limited brunch reservations available before the show. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Paul Taylor, Nick Coleon. Sunday, November 21st. San Luis Resort in Galveston. See you there.
Welcome back, everyone. Anyone ever told you that being vegan does not taste good? Honey, I am here to tell you that they are not telling the truth. So listen, as we get older and as we mature, and again, as I said earlier, if your body is asking for something differently, listen to your body. One of my chefs, she always says, eat intuitively. Listen to your body. She said to me during her transition to veganism, if her body said, hey, I need a piece of salmon, she would go out and get salmon. And so I want you to listen to your body. If your body is saying, hey, I need a break from all of the sugar, from all of the meat, all of this or all of that, listen to it. Honor your body. Hey, it might just do you some good. As always, you can chat with us on Facebook and on Instagram at American Star TV. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.